Hey everyone, have you ever been out on the water, enjoying the scenic views and the thrill of catching a big fish, only to have your excitement ruined by aching back and legs? You're not alone. Did you know that over 70% of first-time kayakers give up after just 3 trips? The biggest reason isn't skill or weather, it's comfort. Sitting in a hard plastic seat for hours will make even a calm lake feel like torture. That's why I was excited to try the Wilderness Systems Tarpon 120, a sit-on-top fishing kayak that's built to keep you comfortable all day long. If you want to check the product details on Amazon, the link is in the description. What really stands out about the Tarpon 120 is how well it tracks in a straight line. A lot of shorter kayaks wiggle side to side, especially when you're paddling hard or fighting a fish. But this one glides straight with barely any effort. That might not sound like a big deal until you're on a windy day and realize you're not constantly correcting your course. It saves energy and keeps you from getting frustrated. I remember one time I was out on the lake, and the wind started picking up. With my old kayak, I would have been exhausted from constantly adjusting my direction. But with the Tarpon 120, I was able to focus on my fishing lines and enjoy the scenery. The Phase 3 AirPro seating system is a game changer for comfort. It's not just a padded seat, it's like sitting in a high-end office chair. The backrest is adjustable, so you can fine-tune the angle whether you're paddling, casting, or just floating. The seat itself is thick and supportive, and the air bladder lets you inflate it to your perfect firmness. I spent a full 6 hours on the water last weekend and didn't feel any back pain at all. That's huge if you're used to the typical hard plastic seats in most budget kayaks. I was able to focus on the fishing and enjoy the peaceful surroundings without any discomfort. Storage is another area where the Tarpon 120 excels. The large rear storage well can fit a milk crate, a small cooler, or even a scuba tank if you're into that. There's also a dry box up front that's perfect for keeping your phone, wallet, and keys safe and dry. I've used it to store my lunch and a change of clothes without worrying about splashes. The Sidetrack's accessory rails let you mount rod holders, fish finders, or even a small camera without drilling into the kayak. It's super convenient for anglers who want to customize their setup. I was able to mount my favorite rod holder and fish finder, and it made a huge difference in my fishing experience. The footrests are padded and adjustable, which is something I didn't realize I needed until I tried it. When you're sitting for hours, having support under your thighs makes a big difference. You can slide them forward or backward depending on your leg length, and the padding prevents numbness. I also love the magnetic water bottle strap system. It's a small detail, but having a bottle within arm's reach without it rolling away is surprisingly satisfying. I was able to stay hydrated throughout the day without having to stop paddling or fishing. Now, no kayak is perfect. The Tarpon 120 is on the heavier side at 74 pounds, so loading it onto a roof rack alone can be a workout. If you're a solo angler without a truck or a strong helper, you might need to plan your launch spot carefully. Also, while the seat is comfortable, it's not as plush as a high-end camping chair. If you're planning multi-day trips, you might want to add an aftermarket seat cushion for extra padding. However, for most day trips or weekend excursions, the Tarpon 120 seat should provide more than enough comfort. I also want to mention the overall durability and build quality of the Tarpon 120. The kayak is made with high-quality materials and is designed to withstand the rigors of frequent use. The hull is sturdy and resistant to scratches and dings, and the accessories are all securely attached. I've been using the Tarpon 120 for several months now, and it still looks and performs like new. Another thing that impressed me about the Tarpon 120 is its stability. Even in choppy waters, the kayak remains steady and stable, making it easy to paddle and fish. The Tarpon 120 also has a high weight capacity, so you can bring all your gear and still have plenty of room to maneuver. Overall, the Wilderness Systems Tarpon 120 is a solid choice for anyone serious about fishing or just spending long days on the water. It's comfortable, tracks well, and has plenty of storage for all your gear. The Tarpon 120 is perfect for anyone who wants to spend more time on the water without sacrificing comfort or performance. If you're in the market for a sit-on-top kayak that won't leave you sore or frustrated, this one's worth checking out. The link is below if you want to see the latest price and details.